Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mehak Montias and I am from VS Biotechnology. And the topic of my presentation is probiotics. In this presentation, I am going to give you a brief detail on probiotics. So, probiotics are living microorganisms that are intended to have health benefits when consumed or applied to the body. They can be found in yogurt and other fermented foods, just like dietary supplements and beauty products. Probiotics are living microorganisms promoted with claims that they provide health benefits when consumed generally by improving or restoring the gut microbiota. Probiotics are considered generally safe to consume but may cause bacteria host infections and unwanted side effects in rare cases. There is some evidence that probiotics are beneficial for some conditions, but there is little evidence for many of the health benefits claimed for them. Now we are going to read some history of probiotics. The first discovered probiotic was a certain strain of bacillus in Bulgarian yogurt called Lactobacillus bulgaricus. So basically, Lactobacillus bulgaricus is one of over 200 published species in the Lactobacillus genome complex, and it is the main bacterium used for the production of yogurt. It also plays a crucial role in the ripening of some cheeses, as well as in other processes involving naturally fermented products. The discovery was made in 1905 by Bulgarian physician and microbiologist Stepan Grigorov. The modern-day theory is generally attributed to Russian Nobel laureate Ali Mishenkov, who postulated around 1907 that yogurt-consuming Bulgarian peasants lived longer. As you can see the picture of Bulgarian yogurt, and you can also see that Lactobacillus bulgaricus in yogurt seems like this. By continuing my topic, probiotics has received renewed attention in the 21st century from product manufacturers, research studies, and consumers. Their history can be traced to the first use of cheese and fermented products, which were well known to the Greeks and Romans, who recommended their consumption. The fermentation of dairy foods represents one of the oldest techniques for food preservation. Now, we're going to study probiotics in food. Additionally, lactic acid bacteria, which are food fermenting bacteria, have the ability to prevent food spoilage and can improve the nutritive value of the foods they inhabit. Also, due to its low cost and low energy requirements when processing and preparing foods, acid fermentation combined with salting remains one of the most practical methods of preservation of fresh vegetables, cereal gruels, and milk cereal mixtures. Fermented products that contain lactic acid bacteria include vegetables such as pickled vegetables, kimchi, pao chai, and sauerkraut. Sourdough bread or bread-like products made without wheat or rye flour, amino acid or peptide meat-flavored sauces, and pastes produced by fermentation of cereal and legumes, fermented cereal fish shrimp mixtures, and fermented meats. Soy products such as stem, miso, and soya sauce. Dairy products such as yogurt, kefir, buttermilk, and also non-dairy products such as bee pollen. Here are some side effects of probiotics. The manipulation of the gut microbiota is complex and may cause bacteria-host infections. So probiotics are considered safe. Some have concerns about their safety in certain cases. Some people, such as those with immunodeficiency, short bowel syndrome, central venous catheters, and cardiac wave disease, and premature infants may be at high risk for adverse events. In severely ill people with inflammatory bowel diseases, a risk exists for the passage of viable bacteria from the gastrointestinal tract to the internal organs, just like bacterial translocation, as a consequence of bacteremia, which can cause adverse health consequences. Rarely consumptions of probiotics by children with lowered immune system function or who are already critically ill may result in bacteremia or fungemia, that is bacteria or fungi in the blood, which can lead to sepsis, a potentially fatal disease. Lactobacillus species have been suggested to contribute to obesity in humans, but no evidence of this relationship has been found. Here is the consumption of probiotics. In 2015, the global retail market value for probiotics was $41 billion, including sales of probiotic supplements, fermented milk products, and yogurt, which alone accounted for 75% of total consumption. Innovation in probiotic products in 2015 was mainly for supplements, which produced $4 billion and was projected to grow 37% globally by 2020. Consumption of yogurt products in China has increased by 20% per year since 2014. Now we are going to study the regulation of probiotics. As of 2019, the European Food Safety Authority has rejected all petitions by commercial manufacturers for health claims on probiotic products in Europe due to insufficient evidence for a cause and effect mechanism for benefit. Thus, inconclusive proof of effectiveness, the European Commission placed a ban on putting the word probiotic on the packaging of products because such labeling misleads consumers to believe a health benefit is provided by the product when no scientific proof exists to demonstrate that health effect. By continuing, in the United States, the Food and Drug Administration and Federal Trade Commission have issued warning letters and imposed punishment on various manufacturers of probiotic products whose labels claim to treat a disease or condition. Food product labeling requires language approved by the FDA, which is Food and Drug Administration. So probiotic manufacturers have received warning letters for making disease or treatment claims. The FTC has taken punitive actions, including a $21 million fine coordinated by 39 different state governments against a major probiotic manufacturer for deceptive advertising and exaggerated claims for health benefits for yogurt and probiotic dairy drink. Now we are going to study some research on probiotics. As food products or dietary supplements, probiotics are under preliminary research to evaluate if they provide any effect on health. In all cases, proposed as health claims to the European Food Safety Authority. The scientific evidence remains insufficient to prove a cause and effect relationship between consumption of probiotic products and any health benefit. There is no scientific basis for extrapolating an effect from a tested strain to an untested strain. Improved health through gut flora modulation appears to be directly related to long-term dietary changes. Claims that some lactobacilli may contribute to weight gain in some humans remain controversial. Acute otitis media. There is inconsistency in the results of different groups of 3,488 children as reported in a Cochrane review. Also, it shows no significant difference regarding the adverse effects between probiotic and the other competitors. Allergies. Only limited low-quality evidence exists to indicate that probiotics are helpful for treating people with milk allergy. A 2015 review showed low-quality evidence that probiotics given directly to infants with eczema or in infants whose mother used probiotics during the last trimester of pregnancy and breastfeeding had lower risk of asthma. It is unclear whether probiotic supplementation helps with childhood asthma as the quality of research evidence is low. Here are some best probiotic supplements of 2023. Firstly, Your Biology Gut, which is best for women. Second, Biotics 8, which is best for men. 1 mg Complete Probiotics Platinum. VitaPost Probiotic 40 billion. BioTrust Pro X10. Nature's Bounty Acidophilus Probiotic. Cultural Digestive Health Probiotic. Florester. Hyperbiotics Pro 15. Physician's Choice Probiotics. Now we are going to study the more detail about Biotic 8, which is best gut health supplement for men. Health and wellness brand Pure Nutrition offers Biotics 8 to help men find digestive balance through daily supplementation of good bacteria and other helpful ingredients. Offering formulated probiotics for men. Biotics aid encourages calmer digestion, increased immunity, improved mood, higher energy and focus levels, and better overall health. This daily probiotic provides quick relief from digestive issues with a fast-acting formula. Probiotics 8 contain 20 billion CFUs from 10 strains of helpful bacteria. Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus paracasei, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus fermentum, Bifidobacterium longum, Bifidobacterium bifidum, Bifidobacterium brief, and Saccharomyces boulardii. Here are some health benefits of Biotics 8. By taking this probiotic supplement daily, men can improve overall digestive health, encourage calmer digestion, reduce gas and bloating. Men can promote immune health, can reduce inflammation, can increase energy levels, also can improve focus, improve mood, and men taking biotic aid supplements report easier digestion, less bloating, sharper focus, and more energy in their daily lives. Here are some general research about probiotics. First, formulations. Supplements such as tablets, capsules, powders, and sachets containing bacteria have been studied. However, probiotics taken orally can be destroyed by the acidic conditions of the stomach. As of 2010, a number of microencapsulation techniques were being developed to address this problem. Multiple probiotics. Preliminary research is evaluating the potential physiological effects of multiple probiotic strains as opposed to a single strain. As the human gut may contain several hundred microbial species, one theory indicates that this diverse environment may benefit from consuming multiple probiotic strains, an effect that remains scientifically unconfirmed. Strains. Only preliminary evidence exists for most probiotic health claims, even for the most studied probiotic strains. Few have been sufficiently developed in basic and clinical research to warrant approval for health claim status by a regulatory agency such as the FDA or EFSA, and as of 2010, no claims had been approved by those two agencies. Some experts are skeptical about the efficacy of different probiotic strains and believe that not all subjects benefit from probiotics. Here are some scientific guidelines for testing. First, probiotics must be alive when administered. One of the concerns throughout the scientific literature resides in the viability and reproducibility on a large scale of observed results for specific studies, as well as the viability and stability during use and storage. And finally, the ability to survive in stomach acids and then in the intestinal ecosystem. Second, probiotics must have undergone controlled evaluation to document health benefits. Only products that contain live organisms shown in reproducible human studies to confer a health benefit may claim to be probiotic. The correct definition of health benefit, backed with solid scientific evidence, is a strong element for the proper identification and assessment of the effect of a probiotic. This aspect is a challenge for scientific and industrial effect, investigations because several difficulties arise, such as variability in the site for probiotic use and mode of application. Third, the probiotic candidate must be taxonomically defined microbe or combination of microbes, genus, species, and strain level. It is commonly admitted that most effects of probiotics are strain specific and cannot be extended to other probiotics of the same genus or species. This calls for precise identification of the strain, that is, genotypic and phenotypic characterization of the tested microorganism. Fourth, probiotics must be safe for their intended use. The 2002 FAO and World Health Organization guidelines recommended that though bacteria may be generally recognized as safe, the safety of the potential probiotic be assessed by the minimum required tests. Assessments for certain metabolic activities, for example, lactic production, bile salt deconjugation, assessment of side effects in human studies, determination of antibiotic resistance patterns, epidemiological surveillance of adverse incidents in consumers. If the strain under evaluation belongs to a species known to produce toxin in mammals, it must be tested for toxin production. One possible scheme for testing toxin production has been recommended by the EU Scientific Committee on Animal Nutrition. If the strain under evaluation belongs to a species with non-hemolytic potential, determination of hemolytic activity is required. Thank you so much. Here are the references from where I took all the material about probiotics. I hope you understand what I'm trying to give you information about probiotics. Thank you.